Welcome back to night 4, Saturday night here in Austin, Texas. We are at the Absolute Texas Live Lounge, powered by Bedhead, and we are here with England's Temples.
Hello.
Thank you, gentlemen, for showing up. Really appreciate your time. By the way, they've played like 13 shows in the last 3 days, so they are probably the hardest working band in Austin this week.
Maybe.
The album, Sun Structures, let's get to it. The sound's very dense but broad, and you've got this, there's all kind of influences. Everyone would say Syd Barrett type Pink Floyd, maybe some Stone Roses going on in there. What sounds, what did you guys grow up on? What influenced the sound you have today?
I guess what we put into Temples is almost, an influence of, I think, almost everything we've liked up until now. But yeah, I think more than anything like that 60s pop, tradition in terms of songwriting is something that's really stuck with us. But yeah, every song has a different influence, I guess.
There seemed to be a lot of emphasis put into how the record sounds, not just the songs and how they're written, but the sound. That's where that denseness comes through. There's like lots of little echoes and things going on. I mean, is it just part of your experimentation, or did you just do it in the studio and went, that's what we want?
Yeah. We kind of stumbled across it in many ways. We started recording together. It was not really planned. We certainly didn't expect being able to come over to America and do gigs. But we worked very impulsively and worked on what we had, and we'd lay down a riff in the studio, and when I say studio, it's the spare room in my parents' house, a very small room. I think we first recorded Shelter Song, and that was the first song, and I think we stumbled across something that we really enjoyed from a production element. I say stumbled, we worked hard to get a sound that was kind of unique to some extent anyway.
Yeah.
And I think from doing that, then it informed the rest of the record, and hopefully it has got a kind of grandness to it and that kind of depth that maybe is lost in modern day digital recording. And even though we recorded digitally, it's kind of a trick.
So this record is still very, very new, fresh, and you guys have obviously done a lot of shows just recently. Now, what's the rest of the year hold? Are you going to have to hit the road? What's it going to be involved in that?
I guess we spent most of last year recording the album in segments, in between touring and kind of developing live as a band. So it's kind of nice now to just focus on sort of playing live and getting the songs over to as many people as possible. And yeah, to us that's a new experience, to be able to just look at our music that way. So I guess for most of this year we'll be doing that. And as to what we do next, I think we'll realise that when we come to it. But yeah, it's kind of quite a relief, to sort of just take the album out to people and focus on that.
Well, listen, thank you for your time. This is Temples. Check out their new album, Sun Structures, and make sure to catch them on the road when they come your way in 2014. You're here at the Absolute Texas Live Lounge, powered by Bedhead.